So another day in 2025, and you guessed it, we have another first impression of a brand new release designer fragrance. Seems like it's just rolling out and rolling out more and more and more and more new releases. I feel like literally the 10 of my last 15 videos have been new release first impressions or full reviews, and it's probably more than that. And I also have 2 or 3 other fragrances that are coming that I'll let you guys know about in a second. But today, I just got this one in yesterday. I did the Azzaro video, the Azzaro Forever Wanted Elixir, because I wanted to get that out first. With that said, go check that out. Today, I'm going to be doing my first impressions on Ralph Lauren's new Polo 67 Eau De Parfum. So without further ado, let's get it. What's good, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Randy, aka FragranceDoud, back at you, doing some whiffing and some sniffing, talking about a brand new release here in 2025, doing some first impressions. Before we get into it, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit that like. I know a lot of people say it, but it really does help out the channel a lot, and so your power is in the likes. And then also comment below and let me know if you've tried this out. If you want to try it out, I know it's slowly rolling out to stores. It just hit online about 3 days ago, so you will be able to find it in some stores. And I know that Ralph Lauren's also sending some PR out to some reviewers. Not me, at least not yet. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I usually get like PR for every other Ralph Lauren's release, but that's like one of the only brands that ever contacts me. With that said, today we're doing my first impression on the brand new Polo 67 Eau De Parfum. Just a recap of some of the new releases. This year has been crazy. I'm picking up as many releases as I can while also not spending money on things that I don't really care about or I know is going to be redundant. But this is one that I bought because I gave the original to my nephew and I like the original. With that said, just did my first impressions on Azzaro Forever Wanted Elixir yesterday. If you haven't saw that, go check it out. Started the year with the Your Own Parfum, Stronger With You Parfum, Le Beau Flower, Boss Bottled Bold Citrus, which my review is coming out, full review this week. Also, we have the new Scandal Absolute, Aqua de Jo Elixir. Those things are the ones that I haven't done yet. Extra Dose and the new Terre d'Hermes, because I'm waiting to try them out in store. I did the new Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. I could literally keep going. I mean, it's non-stop. And hopefully they start slowing down. But I do have 2 other new releases on the way. I have Givenchy Gentleman's Society Ombre that'll be here most likely tomorrow or Friday. I'll do my review as soon as I get it. And then also Phantom Elixir, which I don't even know where the hell that's at. It's stuck somewhere. But anyway, so what we're doing my first impression, Polo 67 Eau De Parfum. The original Polo 67, it's a pineapple citrus fragrance where the pineapple is heavy. It's fruity. It's kind of down the road of the YSL Myself, stuff like that, without the orange blossom. It has that candy-like sweet tart citrus, but then it has this pineapple heavy, and it's kind of funny. I was talking to Jeff from SoCal Scents, and he said, "You get pineapple?" I said, "It's a pineapple scent." He's like, "Yeah, I don't get any pineapple at all." I said, "Really? I don't understand how that even is a thing." But he lives in LA. I was like wondering, is the cold weather versus the warm weather, the climate, the way that your body reacts to heat and cold, could that affect the way that the pineapple versus the citrus comes off? Because he gets a lot of citrus. I get a lot of pineapple with the original. It's juicy, blah, blah, blah. And then it has this kind of semi-ambery tone underneath it, a little bit of vetiver. It's a nice fragrance. It definitely smells nice. It's clean. It's almost like a fresher Ralph's Club with pineapple. To me, it smells like Star Walker Extreme. If you smell that fragrance, it's Ralph Lauren's version of that with like more citrus. But anyway, with that said, Polo 67, here's the box. You don't need to really see the box. It's an Eau De Parfum 100 milliliter. They do have the smaller size. This runs for, I believe it was 120-ish or 130. maybe 144. I honestly don't remember. I'll put it up on the screen. But here is the bottle. It looks just like the original. It just, instead of the blue cap, it is a silver cap. And then the writing was, I believe, a darker color. Obviously, I'll put the bottle on the screen. But my nephew, he said he really wanted Polo 67, and I gave him my Polo 67 because I just found out that this was coming out. And so even though I could have used that as a prop, I mean, my nephew's more important than having a prop. But anyway, let's see what this one smells like. It's stuck. There we go. They always have nice atomizers, see? Yeah, wide dispersal. The bottle's nice and tight. It clicks on. You can pick it up. I'm happy because of the fact that I gave him my Eau de Toilette. But for the people who have the Eau de Toilette already, this is, at least in the opening right here, it's a bit redundant. It still has the Polo 67-esque DNA. It still has the pineapple, still has the citrus. Slight bit more woody. I don't remember the note breakdown, but it smells like there's like a sandalwood or a cedar going on in here. Slight bit richer, but pineapple forward. Maybe a bit smoother and a little, pushing out a little bit harder than the original. You know what it kind of reminds me of is the difference between like YSLY EDT and YSLY EDP, how they just amped up everything and then made it more fruity. This one, because the EDT was already the pineapple and citrus, it just kind of amps that up. Yeah, there's nothing spectacular going on in here. It smells amazing. I mean, I love Polo 67. I know some people are on one side of the fence or the other. You would have to like that style of like sweet tart citrus fruitiness, because that's what the DNA is all about. And it's a very easy gym scent. It's a really easy running errand scent. You can wear this in pretty much any situation, and it is for the younger crowd, but it is very versatile to the point where you can wear it if you're older and no one's going to bat an eye at you. But it's not doing anything new. But what we're going to do, it's Polo 67 with a little bit of a richness. Now that I say richness, there was benzoin, right? That's where it's coming from. There's a little bit more of this kind of dense richness under it. I thought it was amber for a second, but it's that benzoin. And then you have that pineapple and citrus and maybe a little bit more of a woody tone. But it's a smoother version and a little bit richer version of the original Ralph's Club, Ralph's Club Polo 67 that's pushing out just a little bit more. But I'm going to put you guys on hold for about an hour and a half. Come back, let you guys get a little feel of the dry down, just so I'm not keeping you here all day. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back in the dry down of the brand new Polo 67 Eau De Parfum by Ralph Lauren. I forgot to show you guys, but I got mine from Ulta, and that was the reason why I didn't know the full price, was because I forgot they had a sale going on for Valentine's Day where I got 20% off. So instead of being $140, I believe I got it for $120 or $110 or something like that. And they put in this book bag. And for a book bag that you get with a fragrance, this is probably the nicest gift that I've gotten from them. It's like real sturdy and nice. I'll probably end up using that at some point in time. But yeah, that was the free gift. But anyway, Polo 67 Eau De Parfum. How does it dry down? Well, again, this opens up. It smells like a slightly richer, slightly warmer version of the Polo 67 DNA with a little bit of more of a woody backbone, where the original was more of like a musk and vetiver mixture. This one seems like the background still has that musk, a little bit of the vetiver, but like not as prominent as what you got in the original's dry down. This one seems like it's more of a musk woods and benzoin mixture, where the woods really is prominent in the dry down. But it amps up the pineapple. It amps up the little bit of like the pineapple citrus mixture. But the pineapple is definitely there and forward. You get that tart zestiness from the citrus underneath the pineapple. It's juicy. It's magnetic. if you're going to get one, at least based on this opening hour and 5 minutes, Polo 67 Eau De Parfum, it depends on what you're looking for. The original is a bit fresher. This one's a slight bit warmer and richer, but it's like not a drastic difference. This one's a little bit smoother. To me, this is the better version. Is it like drastically better? No, it has better performance for sure. So if you're a performance stickler, and that's the reason, because there were knocks on the original Polo 67 that it was lighter, and especially I do know after an hour it started to get closer to the skin. That's why a lot of people use it as a gym scent or running errand scent, because it was quick and done, 4 hours, whatever. This one, I mean, again, I'm only at an hour and 15 minutes, but it's still pushing out pretty much like 6 feet. It's not like an elixir status, but I also got in Forever Wanted Elixir, and that stuff was not strong. It was strong in the opening, but then it was like, fell flat for an elixir. For an Eau De Parfum, this is stronger than that. So, can't knock it for it. I think it smells beautiful. If you like the original and you're a collector, then you're probably going to like this. If you're someone that does not like redundancy, then you're not going to like this. Just because it's redundant. It's redundant to own this. Yes, I said there are woods. And when you get to the dry down, that woods and musk really is prominent. The benzoin is kind of just, it provides a bit of richness to the fragrance. That's really it. There's not much else to the benzoin. Like, it's not like the benzoin you get from Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb Infrared, where it's a cinnamon and benzoin bomb. You get that warmth from the benzoin. You get the richness. You get that kind of almost semi-smokiness you get from it. But no. Overall, I got to give this, I mean, I gave the original like an 8, so I'm going to say this is like an 8-1. It's not blowing my hat off. I don't even have one on today, which is weird because I usually am wearing hats. But Polo 67, Eau De Parfum, gets a thumbs up from me. It smells nice. I'll wear that. Like, it's something that I know I'll just, hey, I need a random pull. I want to smell good. I'm having a little bit, at least you're feeling a little bit bubbly because it has that kind of bubble gum sweetness that you get from that candy-like. It's a juicy pineapple, and the pineapple is dominant. And right here at an hour, I didn't even mention that, but the pineapple is still there. The citrus, again, just left a little bit of the zest behind. But once the woods and the musk started to pull in, it's really just more of a slightly more woody, slightly richer version of the original. And just like in the original, the pineapple and the citrus starts to dissipate, but never fully does until about 2 to 3 hours. It seems like it's going to be doing the same exact thing. So it's not a drastic change from the original. It's a smoother, slightly richer version with some woods that are a little bit more piled up in the dry down. And I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's better than the original, but not by much. I think it smells like the original, but with a twist, but not much of a twist. So as far as redundancy, which I know a lot of people are against, that's what this is. It is straight up redundancy. So make your decision on that. It smells really nice. Still smells like Starwalker Extreme to me, because Starwalker Extreme is legit that. Woods and musk and a little bit of this ambery sweetness underneath it. On top of it is a lot of pineapple mixed together with some citrus. That's what the fragrance is. You can get that for like $15 sometimes. That's what you could get it from TJ Maxx. I don't know. I think it's discontinued now. But that's what they both smell like. And this one is the best version of it. So try it out. Again, don't blind buy it if you are sick of redundancy, and obviously Ralph Lauren's will hit discounters in like 2 months for like half price, so save yourself the headache. This will be in stores in the next month. They're pretty good. Ralph Lauren is about getting them into the stores. So yeah, very nice. I enjoy it, but is it gonna leave anybody going woo if you're 15? Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.